10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. He'll take it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday to everybody out there on YouTube. It is yours truly, the Ace. Appreciate you guys for popping in here for this Saturday afternoon edition of the Ace Avenue Game 2 of this 3-game set where our New York Yankees are taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Yankees won with a shutout yesterday, 3-0. Looking to take the series here against the Rays and yeah, take a commanding lead. Hold on one second. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Rocking Chair, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Hold on one second, guys. Just hold on one second. What's up, James? Thanks for popping in. Sorry, guys. Something came up. I'm trying to figure out something real quick. I'm sorry. My apologies, guys. Okay, never mind. We're good to go. We're good to go. Something came up, but I can handle it after the game. My apologies, guys. My apologies. Something got brought to my attention literally as I started streaming right here. So, all right, we're good to go. Appreciate you guys. My apologies. Like I said, we could I'll be able to handle it after the game. Nothing crazy. No emergencies. Just my mom needs a favor. So I just got messaged right now as the stream started. I almost if she needed it done like right this second, I would have had to end the stream and not stream today. But we're good to go. Game 2 of this 3-game set versus the Rays. Now, sorry, I'm like all thrown off now. Appreciate you guys. Game should be getting started here shortly. Clark Schmidt was supposed to be on the bump today, but he got a late scratch. They're saying it's a flank injury, is what they're saying. Left flank soreness is what they're saying. And Schmidt says he's okay. Wanted to pitch today, but the Yankees are just being precautious. So we got Ryan Yarbrough on the bump today. Yarbrough with a bullpen start. So we're going to get into that bullpen pretty early today. Hopefully Yarbrough can give us about 3, maybe 4 innings today. Here's the lineup for the Rays. Diaz, Morale, Lau, Caminero, Meade, Caballero, Misner, Jensen, and Walls. Chyeaaa, thank you, Dad, for being a member for 8 months. Appreciate you guys. Savius, shout out to Savius in the building, first person. Appreciate you guys. Savius has a streak. I'm telling you, I'm gonna add that first person in here. Savius is probably gonna be on that list a lot. My guy Rocket Chair says, here we go, Ace. Judge goes yard today. James in the building says, what up, Ace and Yankee Nation? Let's go. Game is about to get underway. Let's go.
And here we go.
First pitch to Diaz is in there for a strike. That's how this game gets underway. No balls, 1 strike count here. The 0-1 misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Ball misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue. The 2-1-2 Diaz. Ball misses high. 3 balls, 1 strike count. But hopefully Clark Schmidt is not anything super serious, because we can't afford another hit to the starting rotation. Outside of Max Fried, and Carlos Rodon has pitched very well as of late. The starting rotation has struggled. That was in the zone, but because it wasn't located properly, he walks them. Here's the defense for the Yankees. Walls behind the plate. Cabrera and Volpe on the left side of the infield. Vivas, Rice on the right side. Judge, Bellinger, and Dominguez is back in the lineup. They're in the outfield. All right, here's Morel. Runner on first. Nobody out. Would be nice to get a little double play action here. Checks at first. He is safe. Brandon, what up? The pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strike count. One ball, no strike count here. That's popped up. Foul. The pitch misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Runner on first, nobody out. That's popped up. 2-2. Let's go. Yarborough's been very good for us this year. We've gotten great productivity from him. Him coming in when the game is out of hand to be able to eat the innings. Like, the numbers don't tell us. The numbers really don't show how good he's been for us. 4-11, but he's been very valuable. Here's the 2-2. The pitch right down the middle, paints the black. Yarborough says, "Can I help you?" Morale says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." 1 away. Nice pitch right there. Dropped a little sidearm action as well. All right, here's Brandon Lau. Didn't play in yesterday's ball game. Checks at first. He's safe. Brent Rice got the start at first base today. Goldschmidt's DHing. Jay, thanks for popping in. What's up, my dude? Thank you for dropping those emojis. And he also says, "Let's go Yankees." 1 ball. Runner on first, 1 away here. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strikeout here. The pitch is hit on the ground. Good scoop by Rice. He's going to go to first base. That's his only option. What a scoop on a short hop by Ben Rice. Runner does go to second, but it's 2 away. Antonio, thanks for popping in. What's up, dude? Here's the replay of that Rice shot. Good scoop right there. Looking very comfortable at first base. Looked for 2, couldn't get it. Good job in not forcing it. Just go ahead and take it to the bag. 2 away. Antonio says, "Ace is the man. Let's go Yankees." Hit that like button. Appreciate you. Here's Caminero. First pitch is in there for a strike to Caminero. John the Beagle Dad says, "Salute the Ace Avenue." Hello, chat. Salute to you too, man. I do appreciate all of you guys for popping in here. Guys, make sure you guys smash that like button. I know it's Saturday afternoon. I know a lot of you guys got plans, but you guys just popping in here means the world to me. Ball high, 1-1. My guy Delulu is in the building. Chyeaaa, what's good, brother? You streaming today? The 1-1. The pitch is hit. Bow. 2-1. Yankees looking to go 10 scoreless innings to start this series. Shut them out through 9 yesterday. 1 strike away from going 10. So far, the Yankees have dominated this team. Taking 3 out of 4 in the first series and taking the first game in this one. The 1-2 outside, 2-2. Vlog weekend for you. That's what's up, man. At Yankee Stadium, chasing these giveaways. That's what's up. What's the giveaway for today? What is today's Yankee giveaway? The 2-2. The pitch hit right back to Yarborough. Yarborough underhands it to first to end the inning. Hey, that's 1. I want 2 more good innings out of Yarborough like that on this bullpen spot start for him. Also, Delulu, when you get giveaways, man, you should definitely make videos of it. Definitely make like long form content of that shit, because people like to see that stuff. Like, I keep doing the same. Like, people keep asking me the same thing with my popcorn collection when I get from the movie theaters. I gotta sit down one day and just make a big video on my favorite collection items, because I got a bunch scattered around here. All right, so we are headed to the bottom of the first inning. Here's the lineup for our New York Yankees. Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! things off, playing center field, Cody Bellinger. First leadoff opportunity for the New York Yankees, followed by Aaron Judge, the captain, number 99, who's batting .430 on the year. Playing first base is Ben Rice. Behind him is Paul Goldschmidt. Up in the lineup today is Austin Wells in a 5-hole, followed by Anthony Volpe, who's on a little bit of a hitting streak as of late. See if he can continue that one. Average is up to 239, followed by Jason Dominguez in left field, Cabrera at third, and Vivas making his second appearance for the New York Yankees. See if Vivas can get himself his first career hit today. The over is 9.5 today. They must believe we're scoring a lot versus the Rays. Yeah, that's actually a lot. I'd take the under on that. If I was a betting man, I'd take the under on that. What's up, Jet fan? Thanks for popping in. Kind of sick just popping in to leave a like. Well, I hope you feel better, man. Hope you feel better. Here's Cody Bellinger to get things started.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Takes a ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Bellinger hits this deep center field. The center fielder's ranging back to his right, and he makes the catch at the wall. Bellinger still a little bit short of home run number 200. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
That anthem gets me jazzed up. I don't know about y'all, but it definitely gets me jazzed up. First pitch to Judge is hit in the air, deep to right field, and no doubt about that one. That one is out of here. I debut the new Judge drop, and on one pitch, hits that shit out of the park. Yankees up 1-0 with his 11th home run of the year. Let's go, Yankees!
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Let's go! Hey, I'm taking full responsibility for that home run. That new Judge drop, there are people that said, I don't want you to change as Rice hits this foul.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
There are people that are like, I don't want you to change the Judge drop, and it immediately comes through with some good luck here. The 0-1 to Ben Rice, ball outside. Ball misses low. The 2-1, ball outside. The pitch to Rice, foul. Let's go, Cap. Antonio says he likes that theme song by Judge. That's the Avengers theme song. Rocket Chair did call it, by the way. And Ben Rice, swing and a miss, 2 away. And Jay did say, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
All right, here's Paul Goldschmidt. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Takes a ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Number 11 for the captain. The 1-0. Bow. 1-1. Chyeaaa. Thank you for that dono. Appreciate that. Thank you for that 499 dono. Says, hello, have a great day. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that $4 donation. Very generous of you. Thank you, my guy. The 1-1. Ball high. Almost hit him. 2-1. Jay, thank you for dropping those emojis. The pitch is inside. 3-1. Good hitters count here for Paul Goldschmidt. Look for something to crush. Goldschmidt, professional hitter. We'll have no problem taking a walk, but I look fastball here. Spit on a breaking pitch, take a walk, keep them next man, keep the line moving. Wells is on deck. Goldschmidt having a very, very good year. We're getting a phenomenal year out of Goldschmidt. 361 on the young season. The pitch to Goldschmidt, swing and a miss. Gave him the slider on the outside. He bit on it. 3-2, payoff pitch. 29-game on-base streak for the captain. The 3-2 to Goldschmidt. Hits it right to the third baseman. The third baseman throws, gets him. That does end the inning. But the New York Yankees do strike for 1. Compliments of the captain. Number 99. Aaron Judge.
99!
Are we watching the greatest right-handed hitter of all time? We just might be. Right before our very eyes, we might be watching somebody do something that we've never seen before. You've never seen somebody with a high 434 average. Let me preference this. Okay. We've never seen somebody with this high of an average with everyday at-bats. Like, we've seen high averages go this month, but on like platoon players or players that don't get a lot of run. But to a guy that's getting 3 to 5 at-bats a game, what he's doing is unprecedented. We could very well be watching the greatest hitter of all time. This man is on another planet. Best player in the game, hands down, Aaron Judge. You think that might be Pujols? Okay, I like Albert Pujols, right? Okay. We're talking about, we're specifically talking about right-handed hitters. So I don't mind the Pujols, because Pujols put up numbers that were ridiculous, right? That we haven't seen since the steroid era, but he was clean. So yeah, like I could agree with that. But the things that a Judge is doing, like I said, we've never seen before. When it comes to greatest hitters of all time, though, I mean, Pujols is definitely up there. But, you know, Barry Bonds up there. Griffey's, I'm a big fan of Ken Griffey Jr. as well. But the things that Aaron Judge is doing is just, like, ridiculous. But here's the thing, though. Aaron Judge still got a long way to go, Bodo. He's got a long way to go. Alex Rodriguez was another great right-handed hitter. First pitch to Meade. Misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. It really sucks he developed a little bit late. I mean, but here's the thing, though. We don't know if he would have been ready. What if he came up and he wasn't ready? The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Look, I'm not worried about the pass as far as us bringing up Judge late. I'm just glad we got him, and I'm glad he's doing the things that he's doing for the New York Yankees. And I hopefully this translates to the playoffs as well. Like, because this feels like a different Aaron Judge. The 2-0. Ball outside. 3-0. True, Aaron Judge does have a long way to go, especially during the playoffs. Yeah, he does. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing when it comes to the playoffs. You can't make it to the playoffs in May. So enjoy this time that we're having here, and hopefully it's different. The 3-0. Ball outside. Walked him. Okay, here's the thing when it comes to the playoffs and Aaron Judge, right? Sometimes all it takes is for circumstances to snap you out of it, right? Does it get any worse than you dropping that pop fly in the 5th inning and starting to rally? That type of stuff is the lowest of the low. You failed at the highest level. Sometimes that takes the pressure off. This can't go without saying. And to all the people that have kids out there, I personally don't have any kids, but I got a bunch of nieces and nephews. When you have kids too, it can often put things in perspective for you. We could be seeing a different Aaron Judge because you know what? He failed at the highest level. Having a kid puts things in perspective. He's going out there performing at the highest level right now. All that stuff might take the pressure off him. We won't know until then, but it's a long way into the playoffs. That's a call. No, it doesn't get the call. 1-1. I mean, Bodo, you're a Dodgers fan. Now, first of all, thank you for subscribing. Everybody's welcome here. But yeah, I mean, we just, you know, we never know. Bodo, as a Dodgers fan, do you think Judge is better than Ohtani? That's my question to you. The 1-1 in there for a strike. 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. 2-2. He's on a redemption tour. Book it is what Beetle Bug says. Look, man, all I'm saying is circumstances in your life. Look, all Aaron Judge heard all offseason was how he failed at the biggest level. Then had a life-changing experience by having his first kid. That type of stuff can change a person. The 2-2. Checks that first. He's safe. The batter Ohtani, no doubt. The combo Ohtani was amazing. Yeah, but when it comes to, I mean, Ohtani is a unicorn. Like Bodo just said. We haven't seen something like that since Babe Ruth, ball outside 3-2. And we might not ever see something like that. Like, it's such an anomaly that you have to put him up there. But when it comes from a hitting standpoint, I think Judge is the better hitter. I think Judge is the better player. But Ohtani, I'm not going to say he's more valuable. Ohtani is just as valuable as Aaron Judge because he can do 2 things. But keep in mind, we haven't seen Ohtani pitch in almost 2 years already. Ohtani's a freak. Haven't seen something like that since Babe Ruth, both pitching and hitting. He may never pitch again. But even if he never pitches again, he's still going down as one of the best players in the league and still a very valuable player. The 3-2 is hit to right field, base hit, bloop single. So after the walk, Rays got something going here. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Caballero. A lot of people don't like Judge because of that World Series collapse. He might be on a mission. I still think Judge is a very likable player. I don't think people don't dislike Aaron Judge. I think they just give him shit because here's the thing. The pinstripes are heavy. The Yankees have a legacy. You get defined as a Yankee great based on winning championships, and he failed at the highest level. So that's until he wins one, that's going to be hanging over his head. First pitch to Misner, shows bunt, bunts it back to the pitcher. The throw to third, gets him at third. Good play by Yarborough. Bad bunt, in my opinion. Bad bunt. Bunted it right back to the pitcher, but we'll take the force at third. 50-50 for the first time ever puts him above everybody right now. You can't debate that. I can't debate that. I agree. But when you look at an offensive standpoint, definitely Aaron Judge is hitting in almost every statistical category better than Judge. Better than Ohtani. Like I said, I got him 1-2, and I got him 1-2, no doubt. But the things that Judge is doing right now, man, he's the best player in the game. Here's Danny Jensen. Runners take off, and that's going to be a double steal. Easily stole that base on Yarborough, especially with the bad pitch. No, actually not a double steal. Runner stayed at first. I don't know why the runner didn't take off from first. He was halfway. What's up, Mark? So that still keeps a double play in order. So a double play can get us out of this inning unscathed. I'm doing good, Mark. How are you doing? The 1-0 in there for a strike. Runner takes off, and he's safe at second. So there you go. Took an extra pit, and they called that a ball. 2-0. Hey, I love Judge. He's a great human being now. I think you mean Giancarlo Stanton. It's a different story. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton, when it comes to playoffs, is a beast, though. Can't nobody take away what this man does in the biggest moments. So, Rays threatening here. 2 balls, no strike count. That takes a double play out of order. And by the way, that was a strike. Bad call by the umpire. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. We need a strikeout here. Rays trying to get on the board for the first time in 11 innings. The 2-1. Good job by Austin Wells. The 2-1, I'll tell you guys in a second. Ball, that was low, but it's called a strike. 2-2. Good job. Good job by Austin Wells communicating with his first baseman, telling him, like, hey, if he runs, you got to let me know at third. With the right-hander up, sometimes it's hard to see the runner at third. And with the lefty up, it's easier to steal home. The 2-2 is inside. 3-2. Yarborough's not doing a good job at holding runners on, though. He's not even looking at him. Here's the 3-2. Jensen pops this up. Foul. I want a strikeout here. A walk wouldn't be the worst thing because it puts a double play in order, but let's get this strikeout. Walls is on deck. This is why it's imperative that Austin Wells said to Ben Rice, let me know if he's running, because you can get a big lead over there at third because he's not even looking at him. But hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smash that subscribe. The payoff pitch, the 3-2. Ball walked on. Bases loaded. 1 away here. Double play is at any base, though. You remember when the Rays used to be significant? The Rays were... Okay, first of all, I loved the Devil Rays throwback uniforms. When they first came on the scene with those colorful Devil Rays uniforms, I thought they were dope. And I still like it when they wear the throwback ones. But yeah, the Rays definitely were a team that, remember, they were very analytical first. The Rays were one of the first teams that really implemented the shifts and started doing that. But yeah, they've always been a pesky franchise. They've always been a pesky team to the New York Yankees. So Yarborough's at 35 pitches. This could be his last inning. First, they were the Yankee farm team. Then they became champions. Now they're in, obscurity again. It's just because, like, realistically, they don't spend, man. They don't spend because they're a smaller market team. That's ultimately what it comes down to. They're always sellers. Bases loaded, 1 away here for Walls. The first pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1. You watch Mickey, Judge brings each at bat brings excitement like Mantle. SGA, what up, man? No balls, 1 strike count. Here's my thinking, right, Bodo? I'm gonna tell you in a second. The 0-1 is hit in the air, center field. This should be deep enough to tie the ball game. Bellinger makes the catch. He's going to throw to third. Tie ball game. Here's the thing. This is what I say, right? The Rays are a small market team because they play in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, near Petersburg, right, is a retirement community. So the people don't have a lot of money to spend. It's a retirement community. If you swap the two organizations, right? If you swap the Rays in Miami and the Marlins in St. Petersburg, right? The Rays would do a lot better because Miami is a bigger market. 2 on, 2 outs here. Top of the order. Here's Diaz. What's up? What's up, Andy? Yeah, sack fly ties the ball game. First pitch called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. The pitch, ball outside, 1-1. To be honest with you, there's only 2 players in baseball where they will break into other games to watch those players at bats. It's Ohtani and Judge. Yeah, they're the 2 best players in the game. I'd put Soto up there too. Soto's box office. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Soto, for the most part of his career, flew under the radar because he played for Washington, and then he went over to the West Coast. But Soto's another box office player. In the next 14 years, it's going to be huge that he's in New York, regardless of how you feel about him. The 1-2. Foul. You could have said the same thing about Mike Trout. Mike Trout got wasted over there on the West Coast. Realistically, Mike Trout goes under the radar, like I said, because the casual fans of baseball that keep up with the East Coast times, they don't watch West Coast baseball. That's why for a long time, Ohtani was getting wasted out there in Anaheim or in Los Angeles. The 1-2. Broken bat. Back to Yarborough. He dodges the broken bat while catching the ball. Flips to first to end the inning. Yo. That was crazy. Catches the ball while ducking under the bat. Jumping over the bat, I should say. We saw a play earlier in the year where Jazz kind of let the ball go because the bat was coming by him, not Yarborough. He was going to take that bat, bro. He would have got hit by that if he didn't jump out the way. That's a great play right there. That was a phenomenal play. Do you think they'll trade for Sonny Gray? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Sonny Gray didn't do well here. I don't think so. My thing is this. When it comes to New York Yankees, we need another middle-end starter, middle-of-the-road starter, because they're not going to get a frontline starter. You're going to have Luis Hill come back sooner rather than later. We need guys that can eat up innings because we have Will Warren and Carlos Carrasco who are barely touching the 4th inning and killing this bullpen. We just need a starting pitcher, a middle-of-the-road starting pitcher that can give us some length as well. Clark Schmidt hasn't really been able to do it because he's kind of working himself back into it. And now, obviously, he's not playing today, so this is just a small setback. But realistically, we have 2 pitchers right now. When Luis Hill comes back, we'll have 3, which will be great for a 7-game set. You want to have 3 solid pitchers. Max Fried is, the early Cy Young candidate right now. In the AL, Luis Hill has electric stuff, and Carlos Rodon has pitched very well this year. The talk here in Florida is raised to Orlando, much bigger market and the ability for fans to attend games. Look, man, I honestly think the Rays should move to Puerto Rico. I think baseball needs a team in one of the Latin communities because it's such a big market. It would take a risky owner because you're not going to make a lot of money initially, but when you start making it more of a destination, it'll bring in a lot of revenue. I really think the Rays should get moved to Puerto Rico. 1 ball, no strike count to Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
The 1-0. Wells cut on and missed. 1-1. So brand new ball game after the sac fly. Bottom of the 2nd. Austin Wells pops this up. I'm waiting for him to get going. The catcher's under it, makes the catch. 1 away. Not that time. Here's Anthony Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
That's for you guys that recommended this drop. I believe it was my guy Mark. That one's for you. True, unless you're a Dodger, nobody in the East Coast will even know who you are unless you're a fantasy baseball or a degenerate gambler like me. I mean, yeah, that's how it is. Drop those Volpe emojis. First pitch to Volpe, misses high. The reason behind that is, it's just because, like, the times. They start games at 10:30 our time or 10:10 our time on the East Coast. No one's staying up for that unless you're a fan or you're just really committed to baseball. Ball, 2 balls, no strike count. If they went to DR or Puerto Rico, that would be insane. The fans would go crazy there. Absolutely. But it would take time for an owner to actually make a lot of revenue. I'm telling you, I think they should do it. The 2-0, Volpe, foul. Volpe on a little bit of a hitting streak. Donnie, what up, man? Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys are just popping in. This is your first time to the Ace Avenue. Welcome. For your sports, movies, and more, subscribe to yours truly. Today, I will be working on my Thunderbolts review. I promise. The 2-1 to Volpe. Volpe hit on the ground, right to the shortstop. Shortstop fires, gets him. One away. Two-way. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Make sure I'm all caught up in the gameplay. That's a called strike on Dominguez. 0-1. You'd watch the Yankees all day and night. Yeah. Bodo says move a team to Cuba. I'm telling you, man, one of the Latin countries, because here's the 0-1 called strike. 0-2. A lot of people think it'd be tough, but realistically, they're not that far from Florida. They're like a 2-hour plane ride from Florida. The 0-2. Dominguez hits this shallow left field. The left fielder's under it, and a shutdown inning for Littell. We're heading to the top of the third. Morale, Lau, and Calmanero do up. But nah, there are a lot of things that if I was in charge of baseball, like I said, I'd move one of these teams, one of these lower market teams to a Latin community, and I would add a salary floor instead of a salary cap. Because you're penalizing, because the luxury tax to me is such a joke, for real. Because you're penalizing big market teams for wanting to spend and be money, for wanting to spend and be good by spending the money, but yet you're not penalizing these lower market teams like the Pittsburgh Pirates, who have billionaire owners but refuse to spend. Instead, they do fucking cheap shit like what they did last year with Ronnie Tellez, where they cut him to save $200,000. When all he needed was 4 at-bats to get an incentive. You cut him the last game of the season to save yourself $200,000. That's the type of shit that I'd penalize. It's kind of like the NFL, where they keep hinting at moving to Jacksonville. I don't think the NFL should move, though, because there's too many games. That London trip is crazy, though, man. That London trip takes like, I don't know how many hours it takes, but it takes a lot. I'd feel bad. Look, if they moved a team from to London, they're not going to get any free agents, because you got to think you'd have to travel at least 8 times a year to and from. I don't think players are going to want to do that. I don't think players are going to want to play for that team. They're not going to get any free agents. Puerto Rico would be a good idea. I think it would be. Yarborough back out there. First pitch, swing and a miss. This could be his last inning. I want him to at least get through 3, considering this is a bullpen start today. 1 ball, no balls, 1 strike count. Christopher Morales, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Do I like Vivas? Yes, I like Vivas. That's a called strike, 0-2. Vivas is very hitterish. I keep saying that. He looks hitterish. What I mean by hitterish is he looks like a professional ball. He looks like a professional hitter. The 0-2. Ball, 1 ball, 2 strike count. It's only his second game, but, you know. He was a popular prospect, though. So it's like, we got to, you know, I want to see him succeed. He's got an opportunity here with no Jazz. Jazz going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. The 1-2. Hit on the ground. Foul. They had talks about bringing MLB here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We already have a football team, soccer and hockey. It depends on what part of North Carolina. You said Charlotte. I don't live too far away from there. That's Charlotte, I believe. Isn't that Hurricane Alley? 1 ball, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. Plus, the Pirates have one of the best relief pitchers as market goes. Plus, he's dating a superstar. Dude, the Pirates got a good... the Pirates have a decent pitching staff. They got good young starters. I like O'Neal Cruz. I don't think O'Neal Cruz and Paul Skeens will be Pirates forever because they don't want to pay him. Here's Brandon Lau. First pitch to Lau. In there for a strike, 0-1. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys sub up. Having a great time today. Having a great conversation as well. The 0-1. Lau pops this up. Volpe's in the grass. He's backing up for it. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Carolina Hurricanes and Raleigh. Yeah, I mean, no. I was saying, like, it's a lot of hurricanes come through there. The weather, not the team. I mean, a lot of hurricanes go through Puerto Rico as well. They'd have to definitely pick on what side to put a stadium on. Here's Caminero. First pitch, slap foul, 0-1. Ryan Yarbrough, 1.98 ERA in his last 6 games. The 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1. Okay, guys. Tomorrow, I think the game might get rained out. It's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow in New York. But we will be playing it by ear. The 1-1 to Caminero. Ball, 2-1. If not, I will be live for game 3 of the series. Like I said, quick update on my schedule. I will be covering the games in San Diego. The Padres games. Next weekend, I will not be calling the games. I'm going to my nephew's wedding. As that's hit in the air, left field, Dominguez calls off Bellinger and makes the catch to end the inning. All right, so I will be missing the entire Oakland series because I'll be in South Carolina for my nephew's wedding. I might be back Sunday, maybe. But if not, I'll be back Monday night for the Mariners. My young nephew is getting married. He's getting hitched. To be honest with you, Carolina people, you guys can barely support NFL teams. Your number 1 team is Duke. Yeah, they're college reigns supreme down there. College reigns supreme. You need us to sweep the Padres. I want to take 2 out of 3. The Padres are a good team. The thing about those type of counties, right? When it comes to Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina, even here in Virginia, right? There's no professional teams here. So therefore, that's why it is a college town, because you have Duke and you have North Carolina and you have Virginia Tech. You have stuff like that here. You know what I'm saying? Like you have VCU, all that type of stuff. You have Virginia State. All those sports are going to get more love because there's no major league teams here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Charlotte Hornets suck, but we have a good Carolina Panthers fan base. My guy Adrian is in the building. Says, "You're what up, my dude?" Also, the Carolina Hurricanes get a lot of love. So, what's good, Adrian, my brother? How you living, my dude? Looks like a packed house in Yankee Stadium. Nah, he's chill, man. Bodo, all my mods are pretty chill. All right, here's Cabrera. Cabrera, Vivas, and top of the order. First pitch to Waldo, in there for a strike. Everybody's pretty chill. Like, do we have our fair share of trolls? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm very patient when it comes to the trolls. Nah, no need to apologize, my guy Adrian. I know you're doing your thing, man. I appreciate you. The pitch to Waldo. Hit on the ground. Chop to first. He's going to take it to the bag himself. 1 away. Here's Vivas. Reformed is in the building. What up? All right, Yorbit Vivas in his second game, looking for his first hit, walked twice in yesterday's ball game. So he's 0 for 1 in his young career. First pitch to Vivas is hit left field. Left fielder's going to the sideline and, ooh, barely foul. Would have been a ground rule double. He was an inch away from his first hit of his career. Oh, that almost hit the line. About an inch and a half, 2 inches away from his very first hit. You think Vivas will be all right? I like him. Like I said, the kid is hitterish. Look at him coming out first pitch swinging. I said Vivas' first hit would be a home run. That's what I think. I said that yesterday. Didn't get a chance to see it yesterday. Ball misses high, 1-1. I'm going to tell you this, though. We saw some great plate discipline out of Vivas yesterday. Because for your first game, you want to get that first hit. He walked twice. The 1-1, ball high, 2-1. So far, a good hitters count here. I like his batting stance, too. It sounds like I'm glazing the hell out of Vivas right now. Here's the 2-1. Ball. Go, caught a strike. Okay. He doesn't agree. Did look like it clipped his own, though. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Vivas hit on the ground, right to the first baseman, steps on the bag, 2 away. Here's Cody Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Bellinger, 1 home run shy of 200. Can he get to that milestone right here? A little bit of a disappointing start. A lot of people starting to think that his back might be bothering him more than what they're letting on because his spring training went well and the start of his season has been kind of slow. The first month, I know he's glad to put that first month behind him. That ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe as we are approaching 2K. 96 subs away from 2K. The 1-0. Bellinger hits this right field, just got under it. The right fielder's under it to make the catch. He just missed it. That ends the inning. Beavis is no butthead. There's an old person joke for you right there. Got you. Beavis, got you. That's hilarious. That's a classic show. Belly came so close to hitting home run number 200. All right, top of the 4th. I'd be surprised if Yarborough came back out. I really would be surprised. Bellinger became a much better player once the Dodgers got rid of him. Sometimes that's what it is, man. It's the pressure of a big organization. We know how it is. The Yankees and Dodgers are premier organizations in the league, man. Like we always say over here, there are 2 types of players. Players that can play in New York, players that can't play in New York. Dodgers are a well-run organization that have a lot of pressure on them every year as well. They thought Bellinger was going to be a superstar that 1 year with the Dodgers. Look, I think he's off to a slow start. Guys like him and Jazz, you know what I'm saying? I hope Jazz recovers well and starts playing well once he gets back. But guys like him and Jazz, and even Devin Williams, they catch a lot of slack when they come over here and struggle, but I refuse to believe that these guys just forget how to play baseball. Baseball, like I said, I continue to say, if you know baseball, baseball is a game of ebbs and flows. That's what it comes down to. You're going to have high highs, you're going to have low lows. Unless you're Aaron Judge, then you're just high all the time. Let's see where we're at on that like button, guys. 22 likes. We get to 50 likes, and I'll gift away a membership. belly is high all the time too? Yes, but in a different way. He's not beating that allegation. All right, so Yarborough's back out there. I would have a very short leash with him here. This is a lot of innings. 53, a lot of pitches, I should say. 53. Here's Meade. Meade, Caballero, Misner, due up. Meisner, ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Bellinger was one hell of a defensive player, but a 176 batting average with the Dodgers is way too much to handle. Yeah. So far, he's off to a slow start with us, too. The 1-0. Ball outside. 2-0. Here's the thing. Because this is a bullpen game, you got to navigate it. I feel like this is risky because Aaron Boone does have the tendency to try to steal too many outs here. The 2-0 to Yarborough, from Yarborough to Meade. Ball outside, 3-0. I'm telling you, I would have warmed somebody else up. And now Ian Hamilton is warming up. I think this might be a little too late. You don't want to walk the leadoff guy. The 3-0. That was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1. Had a great couple seasons with the Cubs. Yes, he did. Absolutely. Absolutely. This should be the last inning for Yarborough. This might be, if it was me, this might be the last batter. If Hamilton can get warmed up pretty quickly. Here's the 3-1. That's hit. Diving stop by Rice. Flips to the bag and gets him. Ben Rice flashing the leather right there. What a diving stop by Rice. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Ben Rice is looking pretty damn good over there. If it wasn't for Paul Goldschmidt having such a great start offensively, Rice would be our everyday first baseman. I'm telling you. I would move him to third. I would move him to third. I want to see something because when Giancarlo Stanton comes back, what are you going to do? That's a ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. I called it. I said this a couple weeks ago that if I was the Yankees, I would at least entertain thinking about possibly moving him to third base. He plays the hot corner like we just saw, a hot stab right there. He's got an arm. He's a catcher. Called strike 1-1. What's up, People's Champ? People's Champ is in the building. What's good, dude?
What's up, bro? We straight. We straight.
Ramirez, Mark is actually showing a game. This one is the free game of the day. That's why. Free game of the day. So it's for everybody. Here's the 1-1. Shows bunt, ball, 2-1. Thank you, Jay Ramirez, for dropping that emoji. Appreciate you. But no, you guys know my gripes with the blackout system, man. It's so fucking stupid. That's hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Volpe fields, fires, gets some. 2 away. If I'm paying for this, which technically I'm not paying for it because I got a T-Mobile free year subscription of MLB TV. But last year when I was paying for it, if anybody's paying for something, I should get access to every single game regardless of the blackout restrictions. That's something that Rob Manfred's got to fix. You want to make your sport accessible to everybody. Stop with all this shit where you got to have a billion different apps to watch the game. Meisner takes a call strike. This is why MLB is thinking about selling the MLB TV. And I think whoever buys it is probably going to stop all this shit about having it on all these different apps. The 0-1. That's popped up. Shallow center field. Bellinger comes in for it. Makes the catch. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Chyeaaa. Thank you, Bodo, for becoming a member of the Ace Avenue. With being a member, you now have access to all the interactive emojis down below. I will be adding more the more members we get. Also, members giveaways will be coming back at the end of this month. I will be doing a big giveaway where I'll be doing about 3 different winners. So we're going to have 3 different winners because I have been slacking on the giveaway department. Mostly because I've been trying to save money for my nephew's wedding. But at the end of this month, I'm bringing back the members giveaway. So you now have access to the emojis. You're now eligible for the members giveaways and the members only content. Weather must be beautiful in New York City, Ramirez says. Yes. Tomorrow no. Tomorrow no, though. This is like this beautiful weather right before the storm because tomorrow's supposed to rain all day. The meat of the order is coming up. Hey, yo. Ron, thanks for popping in. Thank you, Bodo, for dropping those emojis. Yeah, we got to get more members to add more emojis. I think I have like two emoji slots available because I took out the Glaber and the Soto one. I just got to figure out what I want to do for them. Like I said, the last one that I re-added was the Judge one. I'm in love with this Judge 99 emoji. Like I said, I made that one for the video I did. I got to add some more emojis. What's up, guys? We are on the road to 2K. All right, here he is. Homered his last at bat. The captain, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
First pitch to Judge, ball outside. I'm called a strike. Okay, 0-1. Judge 1 for 1. Hit his 11th home run of the season. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ooh, good splitter right there. Good splitter. 0-2. You like your style. That's why you became a member. And the fact that you communicate with your chat. I appreciate that, man. I try my best, man. Just hit the 2-year anniversary. This is currently year 3 of the channel. Year 3 of the play-by-play. I try my best, man. I really do. And like I said, the things that you guys do for the channel will never be lost on me. Whether you guys like, subscribe, shared, become a member, anything. It'll never be lost on me. Ball high. Because like I say this all the time. I really do. I couldn't do this and I wouldn't want to do this without you guys. So I try to show as much appreciation as I can. 1 ball, 2 strike count here to the captain. The pitch to Judge. Swing and a miss. Ooh, that was a good change of pace. That was a good he got him on that one. Judge got him the first time, he got him the second time. So that looks like that will be all for Yarborough as he's getting dapped up in the dugout. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Come on, Rice. Antonio says we need some more runs. Ace, you're the best. Appreciate that. Sean, thank you for dropping those emojis. First pitch to Rice. Foul. Also, too, with baseball, because there's downtime in baseball, right? You can engage with the chat. When you're playing, like when you're watching football or basketball, it's constant. So you got to find those beats. Imagine if I was a content creator like this. I'm going to give an example, right? The 0-1 to Judge, the Rice, swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2 from Littell. Wow. Did you see how much dead time that was? That was a lot of dead time. So you have the time to engage with the chat. What's up, D's channel? Thanks for popping in. Says Chyeaaa, the ace with the Av. How's it going? I'm doing good, man. Ramirez, you do treat the chat like a job. The pitch, Rice lifts this shallow left field. Left fielder runs in, makes the catch 2 away. And it will be rewarded. I appreciate that, Ramirez. Thank you. But nah, just because think about it, man. Just calling the game is boring as shit. Like, you got to engage with the chat. I love baseball, so it's different for me. Baseball is not a boring sport. I played it. Baseball has always been my first love. I'm just glad I'm able to do this with you guys. Here's Goldschmidt. First pitch to Goldie. Hit on the ground. Right to third. Throw. Gets him. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Damn. Yankees and Rays must got some plans today. They're like, hey, we're on a clock, man. It's a beautiful day in New York City. Let's hit the town before it rains. These are some quick ass at bats. At least you're not looking at your phone, seeing how your fantasy shit is doing. That's what a lot of people do. There are times I'm on my phone though, because I'm trying to, especially because I'm trying to be more active on Twitter to get the community bigger. So I'm trying to be more active on Twitter as I'm streaming. So there are times you'll see me look down, but it's probably mostly during commercial, not during like during the actual play-by-play. What draws me is the feel of community. Like we're all in the living room shooting the breeze. Absolutely, dude. We talk about everything on here. We've had a great baseball conversation. You know how many times we talk about movies on here? Me being a sports and movie content creator, I love talking about movies. I got a lot of movie drops on my stream deck. I fucking love movies. Anything we can talk about. You watch Tom Grossi and Bad Dog a lot, and they're always interactive with the people. Those are two great content creators. Bad Dog is my dude, man. I want to collaborate with Bad Dog one day. He's a good dude. Bad Dog is actually one of the inspirations to my channel, for real, for real. Tom Grossi is a legend as well. Those are two great content creators. They are two guys to aspire to. So the Sports Fury are another one. They show me a lot of love as well. Sports Fury's cool as shit. Those guys are amazing. They do a lot of NFL and a lot of NBA covers. They're basically covering almost every NBA game. So you guys make sure you check them out if you haven't done so. But there are a lot of great content creators. A lot of great content creators in the Yankee community as well that I've collaborated with. On the series finale, I've brought on a lot of great guys. All right, top of the fifth inning. Yankees have their homecoming dinner tonight. That seems like it. Here's Ian Hamilton. Seems like they're trying to get out of. Seems like they're trying to get out of here early. Ian Hamilton, 193 ERA on the year. Retired all 6 batters he faced on Tuesday. Bad Dog lost in the worst last fall. Bad Dog's had a couple viral moments. He's a great content creator. Yeah, Bad Dog's doing that 24-hour live stream. Eventually, I said I would do the same thing. If I hit 24K, I'll do a 24-hour live stream for charity purposes as well. Like I said, Bad Dog is a huge inspiration. Monty, what up, man? Chyeaaa, Ace, and go Yankees. Appreciate you. Ian Hamilton to face Jensen. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. One ball, no strike count. Wow. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just misses high. 2-1. Walls on deck. What am I eating for dinner? I have not got that far ahead. Check swing. He did go around. Okay, that's why you challenge. Wells didn't. The home plate umpire challenged that one. 2-2. Let's go. As far as dinner, I have not got that far ahead. I just ate some Wendy's for lunch. So I'm probably not going to eat till like really late tonight. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. To be honest with you, shouldn't every Yankee walk-off be the evil empire from... Yeah, well, we got to get back to being the evil empire. Bro, the Dodgers are kind of the evil empire right now. You guys are out there spending money like we used to. You guys, we got to earn that. We got to earn that song again, bro. Here's Walls. First pitch, ball, called a strike, 0-1. But yeah, Bodo, I've seen you a couple times in Bad Dog stream, especially during the Lakers stream, because you're a Lakers fan, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Favorite meal from Wendy's. I actually like their breakfast a lot. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. I was actually talking about this today, right? With my boy while I was in the drive-thru. I wish that Wendy's and some of these other places serve breakfast all day. You go with the biggie bag, you can't go wrong with that. I had some chicken nuggets today. The 0-2, I just had something that was really quick. Foul! Wells couldn't hold on to that one. Ah, come on, Austin. I was also a Wendy's employee when I was in high school. That's what started my fucked up sleep schedule, where I would work overnight till like 3 in the morning, go home, take a nap, and I'd have to be at school at 7. So, the 0-2 ball. My high school sleep schedule was crazy. Would be in school from 7 to 2. Would be playing sports until from about 2:30 to about 7. Then I'd have to go to work in the dirt. I had to go to work at like 9 till like 2 o'clock in the morning and do that shit all over again. You like Jack in the Box? I've never had that. No, we don't have that here. We don't have Jack in the Box here where I'm at, and we don't have Whataburger. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. We have, as far as burger joints, we have Five Guys Burgers. We have Freddy's, which I really like Freddy's. I think Freddy's is really good. We have Smash Burger. Damn, I wish Aaron was in here. He'd tell me what that one is. Shake Shack. We have Shake Shack. There, that's what it's called. And then obviously we have the franchises. Like McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, etc. Your first job was Wendy's, $4.25. Damn. When were you working at Wendy's? $4.25 an hour? That's crazy. That's like way below minimum wage. Here's the 3-2, the payoff pitch. And he walked just outside. Runner on first, one away for the top of the order. In the 90s. Got you. Well, it was a different time back then. Ramirez says he's long in the tooth. Shake Shack, I've never had it, Bodo. Never had it. I don't think the first pitch, ball. When Shake Shack first opened up, though, the hype was real. The hype about it was real. Because they had lines wrapped around the building like 3 times when it first opened here. Checkers, we got rallies here, so the 1-0. That's a foul tip into the glove. 1-1. Don Mattingly was still a Yankee player back then. Oh yeah, I would love for Don Mattingly to be our next Yankee manager. I've been on record saying that a lot. Aaron Boone just took it. I'm not clamoring for Aaron Boone to be fired because he just took us to the World Series. That's in there for a strike. 0-2. Oh, 1-2. But if I had my choice, I'd go either Don Mattingly or Jorge Posada. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is good. Expensive, but good. You worked at Burger King. The 1-2 popped up. Wow. You feel like everyone in their lifetimes worked at fast food? Yeah, it's always it should be one of your first jobs. That's how you learn how to function. Fast food can be very stressful. You're surprised they still see that every place I go, Chick-fil-A has lines all over. Yeah, Chick-fil-A, yeah, it's like crack, man. People are addicted to that. The 1-2 inside, 2-2. Come on, Ian. Throw strikes. Donnie was unappreciated as a Dodgers manager, but he could succeed under the right culture. I'm just trying to get him out of that ugly-ass Blue Jays uniform. Here's the 2-2. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. Actually, I say ugly-ass Blue Jays uniform, but I actually fuck with their City Connect jerseys. Their City Connect jerseys are fire, and I wish the Yankees had some road City Connects like the Blue Jays have. Two away here. Here's Moreau. First pitch, Morel pops this up. Foul. Souvenir. You'd always take food at the end of your shift. I mean, you know, if they were going to throw it away anyway, you know, you might as well take it. Christopher Morel, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. Dave Roberts is a good manager though. So, and sometimes that's all it takes, man. Like, a manager is a very underrated part of the game where you have to be able to manage these players. I need a manager that's a leader of men. A manager, head coach, whatever you want to say, you know what I'm saying, whatever sport you're talking about, you need a guy that's a leader of men. As that's fouled. Still 0-2. When it comes to baseball, you got to put in the right lineups, you got to push the right buttons, you got to feel the game a little bit. Sometimes, like, I don't look, man, I've had my issues with Aaron Boone, no doubt. There are times where I feel like Aaron Boone gets managed circles around, no doubt. But he just got us to a World Series. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he mismanage in game 1? Abso-fucking-lutely. But yeah, a good manager could be the difference between a World Series and not making the playoffs. The 0-2. Checks at first. He's safe. Are these franchise foods served at Yankee Stadium? That's a good question. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been there. I don't think they have like the they have a lot of like the 0-2 ball. They have a lot of good places to eat there. Like, they have steakhouses, all that other stuff. I don't think that they have like McDonald's in there, if that's what you're asking for. Donnie was a huge New Yorker through and through. He should have never left or got fired. There are some people, dude, that I feel like should always be in the organization. Don Mattingly is one of them. Derek Jeter's another one. Jorge Posada's another one. Ball in the dirt. This has been a long inning. Ian Hamilton, 23 pitches, having trouble navigating through, even though he's 1 strike away from getting out of it. Ace is the man to manage. I'd do it. I'd do it, but then I'd have to do like a podcast at the end of every game. That would be my press conference. A podcast at every game, because if I managed the Yankees, I couldn't do the live streams no more. Here's the 2-2. That's hit on the ground. Base hit to left field. Here's Brandon Lau. Dangerous situation here. I personally think I would have had Tim Hill warming up here to face Lau. Ian Hamilton's struggling to get out of this inning. Jorge Posada or Pudge. Catchers make the best managers. I say it all the time. Catchers make the best managers. Willie Randolph. Posada's my guy. Here comes Matt Blake. It sucks Donnie retired 1 year too soon. Make sure you guys smash that like button, though, guys, if you haven't done so. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Meeting on the mound here. 3 likes from 30. Posada's one of my favorites, too. My guy, Aaron Jacobs, is in the building. What up, dude? Aaron, I'll be working on my Thunderbolts review very soon. At the latest, I will have it out tomorrow. I'm glad to see you enjoyed it, though. 2 on, 2 outs here. Yep, Posada was my guy. Hip, hip, Jorge. You'll never have another like him. I really would have had Tim Hill warming up here. This situation has me a little uneased right here. The lefty Lau versus Hamilton, who's having a hard time locating as he misses with that one. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball, 2 balls, no strike count. And now Tim Hill is warming up. This is a little bit too late. I would have had him in this situation. Here's the 2-0. In there for a strike right down the middle. All right, come on, Ian. Foul, 2-2, let's go. All right, so now they got 2 lefties warm up. Damn, I didn't see who the other one was. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Ooh, fouled it off his foot. Goes down immediately. Lau was on the ground. That hurts. That always hurts. Home plate umpire dusting off the plate, giving him some time. Two balls, 2 strike count. We need to strike out here. The 2-2. 30 pitches this inning for Ian Hamilton. He's only pitched this inning. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Took some work, but he got it done. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's
fucking go.
Bodo says this dude is a quality human being. He'll be back as much as I can, but like I said, I'm a truck driver, so get it when I can. I just appreciate you for being in here at all, man, and thank you for that nice compliment. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Whenever I see you on Bad Dog Stream, Bodo, I'll definitely pop in and say what's up, too. This is what 80s baseball was like, low scoring, bottom of inning. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's baseball. Baseball tends to, at times, be a low scoring ball game. All right, bottom of the 5th here. See if the Yankee bats can get something going here. If they do, Hamilton will be in line for the W. Do. Like I said, I do appreciate you guys for popping in on this Saturday afternoon. Those, they're showing an advertisement of Deion Sanders shades, the Blenders Prime. Those shits are ugly. I'm more of a Ray-Ban style guy, but I am a glasses type guy, but I'm more of a Ray-Ban style. Not necessarily saying they have to be Ray-Bans, but Ray-Ban influence. I wouldn't wear those. Val, thanks for popping in. How you doing, Val? Says wake up offense. So far this offense has been a little bit offensive. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Wells 0 for 1, fouled out his last at bat. Wells, Volpe, and Dominguez due up. All right, the Yankee youth are up here. Got the youngsters up. Wells, Volpe, Dominguez, followed by Cabrera and Vivas. Ball high, 1 ball, no strike count. It's crazy, right? 6 of the 9 batters today are young Yankees. For all those that say play the youth, we're getting that. We have 3 veterans and the rest are young kids. Foul! Barely missed extra bases. 1 ball, 1 strike count here. The 1-1. Wells pops this up. Foul. That splitter's working today. Littell's at 46 pitches. Very good pitch count. Outside of the Judge home run, that's been our only hit of the ball game. The Yankee offense has been very quiet. Got to start working the at-bats a little bit better. I expect to get them through the third, at least to the third time in the order. Does it seem like the Yankees hit better at night? Not really. The 1-2. High. 2-2. We've won a lot of day games, so I'm not going to say that, but bats are just kind of quiet today. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to Littell. Littell's pitching great today. Trying to get through 5. He made one mistake, and that was the Aaron Judge. The 2-2. Ball outside. 3-2. A walk would be nice here. Love the youth movement. I'm right there with you, Monty. The 3-2. Foul. Stays live. He's about to be at 50 pitches. The 3-2. Wells drills this deep right field. Second mistake for Littell is out of there. Austin Wells. Wells, would you look at that one? A solo home run. Regains the Yankee lead. Hits 6th of the year. 2-1 ball game. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Here's Anthony Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
First pitch to Volpe is in there for a strike. I was a little bit behind. The 0-1 to Volpe is hit right to the third baseman. Long throw, gets him. It's always weird that MLB TV just like shifts you backwards. Like you have it under live, but it's like the commercials like go too long. The mustache is the boss. That's right. Andy says, there we go. Let's go Yankees. I do think Wells is starting to wake up. He's starting to hit it hard. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
First pitch to Dominguez, hit to the right side. Sliding stop by the first baseman. Flips it to Littell for out number 2. 2 away. Yeah, Mark, I said that was for you, man. That was for you. Here's Waldo. Yeah, I went ahead and added a bunch of new sound effects, new drops today. So 2 hits, 2 home runs today for the Yankees. Need to get runners on. We hitting these solo home runs. First pitch to Waldo is in there for strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Waldo shows bunt. Takes a called strike. 0-2. I don't like that. I don't like that here in this situation. Go up there and hit, man. They were talking about Judge on sports radio. They say he studies pitchers now. Oh, you know. Fernando Cruz is warmed up for the Yankees. Littell under 60 for 5. He's pitched great today. 2 mistakes. But the Yankees have done a great job at hammering those 2 mistakes. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the 1-2. Cabrera foul. Stays live. A mustache with Wells on it as the emoji. I'd have to look at one. Maybe I'll do one of Wells with like an over-exaggerated mustache just to make it comical. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2 locks up Waldo, gets him down on strikes to end the inning. But the New York Yankees do strike for another one. Solo home run by the catcher, Austin Wells. Makes it a 2-1 ball game. We're headed to the top of the 6th inning. 12 outs away for victory number 20. Yankees looking to enter that 20 category for the first time this season. looking at the standings, this is what I wanted. Going into this 9-game stretch where we played the AL East, right? I said I wanted to go 6-3 in this stretch. Losing to Baltimore was a setback, but if we sweep them here, we still have an opportunity to go 6-3. I was thinking we'd be able to gain a lot of ground in the AL East, but Boston's playing pretty well right now. But them losing Casas is going to hurt, though. Them losing Tristan Casas is going to hurt them for real, for real. The Blue Jays really didn't do us... Well, they did do us too. They did do us a favor. They won that series. The Twins, though. The Twins stink. They're going against the Rangers next. I can see the Rangers. Rangers, Royals, Tigers. Then the Braves. Then the Mets. Then the Orioles. So the Red Sox have a tough 12-game stretch coming up here. Our schedule, on the other hand, we're going against the Padres, but then we're starting the first of 2 short West Coast trips. A's and Mariners, then we go against the Mets, Rangers, then we're back on the West Coast to go against the Rockies, Angels, and Dodgers. Whoever made the schedule, I hate them, man. Why would you give us 2 separate West Coast trips in 1 month? Is crazy work. Not a lot of Anthony songs to choose from. Nah, but this was a good one. I appreciate Mark for suggesting it. DFS King, what up, man? Just a bandwagon Yankee fan? Oh, well, yeah, sure. I don't even live in New York. Yeah, sure. That's such an original comeback. Imagine, that's such an original joke. Oh, you don't even live in New York. So me being born in New York doesn't count? Get out of here, man. I'm sure you do the rounds and you circle around using the same stuff to every Yankee content creator. Be original, man. Step up your troll, man. It doesn't work here. The 1-0 to Caminero. That's popped up. Waldo's in foul territory and makes the catch. 1 away. We got a tough schedule. This was a tough part of the schedule. I'm not gonna say our schedule from this point on gets tough, right? But what's it called? I'm not gonna say our schedule gets tough from this point on, but the West Coast trips are really what kind of makes it a pain in the ass. First pitch to Cruz. In there for a strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. They should go back to rotating interleague opponents. This schedule that they have on, though, they're trying to... The 0-1 is hit up the middle, base hit. But this schedule they have basically just allows you to put the Yankees and bigger market teams in front of smaller teams. Oh, yeah, he's timed out. It's that same guy that keeps making multiple accounts because he's coming with the same jokes. It's just a kid at the end of the day that really has no life, so. Runner on first. 1 away here for Caballero. You know how it is. You know your channel's doing well when you start getting the trolls. So he's timed out. He'll make another account and come right back in here. Runner on first, 1 away. Something wrong with the left-handed batter's box? Oh, there was a huge rock in the batter's box. 2 big rocks in the batter's box. You gotta throw those shits out of play. Runner on first, 1 away. The pitch is in there for a strike. Chyeaaa, Theo, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Says, let's fucking go. Appreciate it.
Let's fucking go.
YouTube limits how many accounts you can have. Yes, but he has a lot, dude. He has a lot. The 0-1, ball outside, 1-1. There it is with another account. What affiliation what affiliation to the Yankees do I even have? I'm a fan, man. I'm a Yankee fan and Yankee content creator. The 1-1 ball in the dirt, 2-1. Yeah, but with Google, you can have multiple accounts, man. I think you can have, like, you do have to register phone numbers, but you can have multiple accounts. I think you can have up to, I think, like 10 accounts. Swing and a miss. Nope, actually, Ramirez, there's no limit to the number of Google accounts you can have. I just Googled it. There is no limit to the amount of accounts you can have. Same dude pops in. I feel bad for him, really. The dude really needs a life, for real, for real. Chyeaaa, thank you to my guy Aaron for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. Ray is the recipient of that one. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he throws the bat. 2 away. My guy NFE from the strike zone is in the building. What up, dude? What are you doing, NFE, that you're not streaming today? If it's too personal, I understand. I know you couldn't live stream the game today. Nah, he's just gonna be timed out for 24 hours. Here's the thing, I'm gonna keep him as a sub, but he's just gonna be continuously timed out for every 24 hours he pops in. So he's never gonna be here. No balls, 1 strike count to Meisner. You know, Trey is salivating though the Orioles winning that series. Oh yeah, but we're still way better than them. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. As they're showing that that strikeout by Caballero just threw the bat away. This splitter from Cruz has been disgusting this year. The 0-2 ball, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Runner takes off and he's safe. Ooh, late steal, almost got him. Promotions at the gym today, had to be there. Got you. For work, or are you at the gym? That was a very late steal that caught Austin Wells off guard. That's the second time that I've seen Austin Wells get caught on a late steal. He's got to pay more attention. I understand, as a former catcher as well, it's harder to see with the lefty up there, but somebody's got to alert him. Somebody's got to say he's going. Here's the 1-2. That's hit shallow center field, but right at Bellinger to end the inning. All right, 9 outs away from victory number 20. Orioles are way overdue for a title. I don't think they're going to get one. They are not that good of a team. Hey, we just got another new sub. Do you guys think it's the other guy? Imagine sitting in here hating on others who come in here saying they have no life. Well, you know, you guys, the trolls that come in here, I mean, it's a beautiful day on Saturday. Go touch grass or some shit, man. Go get a girlfriend. Do something. There's so many other things that they could do with their life besides just troll and try to be negative all the time. It was for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. One of your teammates was testing, so I partnered with him. That's what's up, man. That sounds like you're being very supportive. That's what's up, NFE. But little do they know, little do the trolls know that they're actually helping out the stream a lot, because them engaging, subscribing, all that stuff, all it does is help out the algorithm. So realistically, the negativity is welcome. Do what you got to do. Keep doing what you're doing. Sure, Dave. William said that's his generation for you. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, go, you know. Imagine today's question to the other people that are sitting in here are actually Yankee fans or fans of the Ace Avenue that just come in here and show support. To the trolls that are in here, I laugh at the trolls that want to come in here just to troll with the same old jokes. Like, bro, go touch grass, get a girlfriend, do something. My guy Max Covers in the building. What up, man? Here's Vivas. Ball, 1 ball, no strike count. We literally have had 0 people on base. Yeah, 2 solo home runs, the difference in this game. And we have no walks. Ball, outside, 2-0. Vivas hits this center field. The center fielder's under it, makes the catch. Here's Cody Bellinger. The trolls are always welcome on the mat. Man, they don't got they not do that. They're only tough on the internet. Here's Bellinger. Ball misses high. The 0-1, Bellinger rips this right at the right fielder. Two away. Here's the captain, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Aaron Judge got the Yankees started with a solo home run, struck out his last at bat. He got Littell. Littell got him. Let's see who wins the third battle. Cold strike 0-1. Grant from Iowa City, Iowa's in the building. What's up, man? The 0-1 to Judge. Ball called a strike. Oh, actually, that called the zone. I'll take that back. That was a good pitch. Val says all rise. Let's go. Added the new Judge drop today, and Judge hit a home run to celebrate the new drop. There's no better way to celebrate than that. The 0-2. The pitch to Judge. Bow. Stays live. Think you can ban his or hers IP? Oh, yeah, I could. Yeah, I could hide him from the channel. But I'll just ban him for 24 hours. Like I said, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. As long as they're respectful to you guys, that's all I give a shit about. I really don't care. As Aaron Judge hits this, base hit to left field. A 2-for-3 night for Aaron Judge, right past the diving shortstop. Brings up Ben Rice.
Kit. I be like, I would like 3 chicken wings with the fried rice.
Let's go. Aaron Judge is the GOAT.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
We love multi-hit games from our captain, is what Val says. Absolutely. That's right, James. Let's go Yankees. Ben Aros. Yep, that's right, Ramirez. All right, we got a meeting on the mound here. So Littell's still at 67 pitches. That's not a lot. Rice in a little bit of a slump. He'll be all right. Aaron Judge is batting .435 in a year. That's insanity. 2 points higher than what he was batting yesterday with those 2 hits. Judge is incredible. That he is. That he is. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get to 50. We get to 50, I'll gift away a membership. Ben Rice is in the building. Ben Rice is at the plate. First pitch to Rice. Ball misses high, but it's called a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Rice pops this up. This should end the inning. The left fielder's under it. Calls for it. Makes the catch. All right, well, Judge gets a hit. Third hit of the game for the Yankees. 2 for Judge, 1 for Wells. Besides that, the bats have been kind of quiet today. Jensen, Walls, and Diaz do up this inning. The relentlessness is just hilarious. Just disregard them. All right. Top of the 7th inning. All right. Top of the 7th inning. 9 outs away from victory number 20. Chris, what up, man? Do you think the team will have any problems getting back Big G as DH with Jug? This is why I think he needs to try to get some run at third base, man. I've been saying this for like a month already. Here's Jensen. First pitch from Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1. This is why I've been saying, like, he needs to get some run at third base. For real, for real. What's up, Robert? To the Ace, checking in with you and your guys. I appreciate that. Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up. It's pouring out here. Big thunderstorms. Where are you at? That is thunderstorming. We are supposed to be getting some bad weather here on the East Coast. The Yankee game tomorrow could get rained out. The 0-1 ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Ball misses. Tried to give him a bite and a slider. Did not. 2-1. Half hour from the Bronx. Oh, it is supposed to rain. Like in the next hour or so in the Bronx. It's supposed to be rain all day tomorrow. It wouldn't surprise me if the game got rained out. You ain't hooping. Thanks for popping in. What's up? What's up, my guy?
What's up, bro? We straight. Holla. We straight.
Jensen hits this deep center field. Bellinger's back in, makes the catch at the track. Long run for Cody Bellinger, but he makes the play. That's a professional center fielder for you. Never for a second lost track of where the ball was at and where the fence was at. Bellinger's a very good fielder. Volpe put his hands up to celebrate before he even caught the ball. Yeah, nice rundown. Nice rundown. You wouldn't be opposed to the idea of Rice playing third, but can he play at that position? You don't know unless you put him out there. He's a young guy that, here's my thinking on it, right? That's fouled away. My thinking of it is this. He already plays a hot corner position. In the 90s, players used to play first and third. They used to alternate at that position. He already plays the hot corner. He is athletic. He does have an arm because he's a catcher. I would try it. That's a called strike 0-2. Bellinger's always been known for his glove. That's good. The Mets game got delayed. Oh, okay. So, yes. Hopefully we can get this game in for the bad weather strikes. But it looks like a bright sunny day over there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But Chris said it is pouring out there, so it might be one of these things where the clouds just open up and just start fucking pouring. 1 ball, 2 strike count. This game can be finished, though, so. We got 8 more outs. Ball, 2-2. Hooper says Judge is something else. That he is, man. He's the best player in the game. Hit that like, guys. Can we get to 50 likes? Four likes away from 40. Third base is all about reflexes and glove. Soft hands as well. I know that sounds sus, but it's not meant to be like that. Soft hands as well because the ball tracks fast over there. But I agree. And you got to have a good arm to play third base. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Don't want to walk the 9-hole guy. Come on. Hit on the ground. Backhanded by Rice. Flips it over to the pitcher. 2 away. Let me tell you this. Rice looks good over there on the corners. I'm telling you. No doubt. Okay, if this was next year, it's a different story because we're not going to have Paul Goldschmidt next year. Potentially. Rice can easily transition over to first and be our future first baseman. But for the interim, it's like, what are you going to do? Third base is the only free position that we got. We're not, Cabrera's hitting well, but we're not getting that pop out of third base like we're used to as Yankee fans. Rice could provide that. A good athlete could play anywhere. Look at, I mean, same thing with Jazz. Jazz played third and he wasn't familiar with it. This is why, realistically, Robert and chat, do it now. Why it's early enough in the season where even if it makes mistakes, it's not going to hurt you in the long haul. The worst third baseman can get rid of the ball fast. Yeah, you know, like give it a try. I would start it now. The last thing you want to do is start it when Giancarlo Stanton gets back when you're in the midst of a playoff run then. Popped up foul, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count here. Here's the pitch. Check swing. It like he went around on that one. He did not. 2-1. Okay. 2 outs here, top of the 7th inning. You think Benny could be like Scott Brocious? I don't see why not. Like I would give until I see it not work, I'm going to say I think it could happen. Because these players, especially young players, have played all over. Ben Rice is also a guy that started as a catcher. Swinging in a mid. Nope, hit on the ground. My bad. Flip over to first. Gets him. Look down for a hot second. Fernando Cruz slaps the shit out of... He slapped the shit out of Diaz's cheeks on that one. Come on. Like, hey, guy. But until I see it not work, these players are athletic enough that they can do it. Keep in mind, Ben Rice also was a catcher. Didn't learn how to play first until recently. All right, player of the game. Let's see. Want to make sure I spell his name correctly. All right, player of the game voting is up as we hit the 7th inning stretch, as we always do. Here are your choices for the player of the game. Aaron Judge, who was 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 hits. Austin Wells with a solo shot. And Ryan Yarbrough, who gave us a good outing today in a last-minute spot start. Gave us 4 innings, only 1 run on 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. So I would say he had a very good game for us. He was very valuable for us today to be able to come in this situation and give us 4 innings. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to go use the restroom, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Game summary. Rays, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Yankees, 2 runs on 3 hits. Rice is not eligible for Rookie of the Year. No, I don't think he is. I don't think that he is. I think Dominguez is still eligible for Rookie of the Year, though. Hope that answered your question, D's channel. Here's Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, 0 for 2, 2 groundouts, 355 on the year. First pitch to Goldie, in there for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, I do hope that, I do know that there's supposed to be some weather in the forecast. I do hope they get this game in. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. If Jazz is really struggling at the plate, would you try someone else at second base? Nah. You can't just, sometimes a day, like, something like this might be able to clear his head, but it's going to be a while before we see Jazz anyway. It's going to be 4 to 6 weeks, man. The 0-2. Goldschmidt golfs this to right field. Right at the right fielder. 1 away. Here's Austin Wells. Solo home run his last at bat.
Yeah,
as they're showing
baby,
Cruz.
yeah.
Slap the hell out of Diaz's cheeks up there. They're laughing it up, giggling like some schoolgirls up there. Welcome back, Ace, after last series. I appreciate that, Ricardo. Yeah, unfortunately, I was blacked out. And I couldn't use a VPN. Maybe next time they face the Orioles, I might have to switch over to StreamYard for a series. I really don't want to, but the VPN was messing up my my internet connection. Ball outside, 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0 ball outside. The 2-0. Wow, next time steal my neighbor's VPN. I don't think it works like that. The 2-1. The Wells. Wow. Keep in mind, Volpe's on deck. Volpe has a hitting streak going, so this at bat will either extend his streak or end it. Two balls, 2 strike count here. The pitch to Wells. Slaps it foul. Still 2-2. Two subs from 1910. Hit that like, guys. The 2-2. Wells pops this up on the infield. The third baseman. Nope, the shortstop's going to call him off. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
First pitch to Volpe. Call. No, doesn't get the call. That was a strike. 1 ball, no strike count. That's how literally it shut this team down. Yeah, I mean, it happens, man. But we're able to get to... Look, we were able to capitalize on his mistakes. And that could be the difference in the game. Ball misses low, 2-0. When they got mistake pitches, Yankees did what they were supposed to do. During a 7-game hitting streak, Volpe's 385, 6 extra base hits, 4 RBIs, 4 runs scored. The 2-0. Volpe lifts this. Center field. The center fielder's going back, and that's going to end Volpe's streak. Didn't mean to hit that. So, quick 1-2-3 inning. Morel, Lau, and Caminero is going to be up to the bullpen because it doesn't like the bats are getting much going here. Dominguez, Cabrera, and Vivas will be leading things off next inning. Volpe gave it a ride, but that's going to end his streak if this doesn't go to extras. Thank you to all the subscribers today, man. Everybody that hit that like button, I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are incredible. Every inning has been a quick 1, 2, 3 for Littell. I think his pitch count is still great. Absolutely. Another good test for the Airbender. Is he even coming in here? I didn't see who was warming up. I don't know. Devin Williams has looked good the last. Didn't he pitch yesterday? No, Mark Leiter Jr. is coming in. I did see him warming up. So Mark Leiter Jr. is coming in. No Devin Williams today. All right, here's Mark Leiter Jr. 0 ERA in 13 of 15 games. That first pitch is hit. Diving stop by Volpe, but he knocks it down. Couldn't come up with that. Volpe's hurt. No. Volpe's clutching his left shoulder. No. Bro, we can't afford this shit. He's down. Come on, Anthony. Trainers are coming to look at him. That's not good, guys. Hopefully it's just like a stinger or something, man. No, it wouldn't be a blessing, dude. He still plays great defense. Dude, like, we're running out of infielders, dude. Jazz is out. Volpe's out. We're running out of infielders, dude. That could be a separated shoulder. They're holding on to that shit. Maybe they're looking at his neck too. Maybe it's just a stinger. And Volpe's been getting hot as of late, dude. I read out the stat. In his hitting streak, he's batting over close to 400. Bro, whatever you... But who's the replacement, dude? Who's the replacement? Peraza's not that... Peraza's not good either. Who's your replacement? Look at Judge. Judge is really concerned. He is right there with the trainers looking in the entire time. That goes to show you even Judge knows how important he is to the team. Trade for a real shortstop with what assets? What are you going to give up? Who are you going to give up? That's easy to say. Just trade for a real shortstop. First of all, he's a Gold Glover, so you can't just say trade for a real shortstop. This man is a Gold Glover. Looks like he's gonna try to tough it out and stay out there. Come on, Volt. Hey, clap that shit up. Come on, man. Let's go. If Volpe isn't important to the team, why is Aaron Judge right there? Everybody else wasn't there. Judge was right there making sure he's good. So you can think that. You still haven't said who to trade for and what to give up. Waldo at shortstop. Who's going to play third? Who's going to play third? Who's going to play second? That's crazy. That's, first of all, Chris, that's crazy work that you would even hope for a real injury to anybody. That's a crazy statement. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Brandon Lau. First pitch, ball misses low. Runner takes off, and he's safe. Simpson came in as a pinch runner. The speedy Simpson. He's in there safe. Minor league rookie. No, George Lombard Jr. is not ready. Yeah, yeah, to me, man, you hoping for an injury is crazy. Whatever you say, Chris, dude, you hoping for a real injury is crazy work, man. You need to reevaluate how you think, man. Called strike 1-1. Trent Grisham took over in center field. Bellinger's in left field. 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Like I said, no matter even if I don't like a player, I'll never wish injury on anybody. That's crazy work. Yeah, whatever, dude. You can think Volpe's not good or anything like that, but for you to really wish an injury on somebody else is crazy. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch, ball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. I'm thinking about it, William. I really am. I'm thinking about it. The 2-2. Hit on the line, foul. Still 2-2. Matter of fact, yeah, he's gone. Because you wishing an injury, you trying to debate on something and wishing an injury on a player. One, question makes me question your fandom, and 2, it's just crazy work. Foul. So he's blocked. So he's done. Two balls, 2 strike count. So Volpe looks like he's going to tough it out here. The 2-2. Foul. Here's the 2-2. Ball. Yeah, I know, man. Like, the thing about it is, and I'm sitting here trying to explain to dude, like, what do you, like, I would never fucking wish injury on anybody. Even if it was like a Red Sox or blah, 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 you never want to see anybody get hurt. For you to call yourself a Yankee fan and you to be in here wishing serious injury on Volpe, you got some deep-rooted issues, bro. The 3-2 in the dirt. Good block by Wells, but that's a walk. Here's Caminero. All right, 2 on, nobody out here. Mark Leiter Jr. having a hard time. Maybe they should have brought in Devin Williams. Rays threatening here. We really need a double play. Leiter Jr. steps off. Two on, nobody out. Here's the pitch, way outside. Yo, Leiter Jr. is like struggling right now. As far as the outfield arms, they're saying stop on Judge and Bellinger. Be cautious on Grisham. The 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. So you literally just came in here under a different account. This guy literally came in on a different account. I think we don't know it's him. That's crazy. The 1-1 popped up. Bow. One ball, 2 strike count. Just got out. What happened with Volpe? Dove for a ball. Kind of landed awkwardly on his shoulder. He's still out there, though. One ball, 2 strike count. Probably, like I said, probably could have just the pitch, ball in the dirt, runners take off, the throw to second, everybody's safe. Damn it, man. This has been a bad inning. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out on a double steal. Tried to get him at second. Simpson's the faster runner, would have been tougher. Waldo wasn't even covering third. Good heads up play by Wells, because Waldo wasn't even covering third base. Come on, Yankees. Don't blow this shit, man. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. Huge strikeout. Nah, that type of shit's not going to be tolerated here. All right, here's Meade. First pitch, ball inside, called a strike. 0-1. And you can keep and to that guy, you can keep subscribing from another account. You're just gonna get blocked again. So the 0-1. In there for strike 0-2. Come on, man. The 0-2. Meade calls timeout. Weaver's warming up. Could we see him in here for a 4-out potential save? Come on, Leiter. We need a strikeout here. Here's the 0-2. Ball outside, 1-2. Leiter can get out of this is what D's channel says. We need a strikeout, though. We need a strikeout. Simpson runs very well. Anything hit on the ground could score him easily. The 1-2. Foul. Stays alive. That was a good breaking ball right there. Great breaking ball. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Check swing. He did not go. 2-2. The 2-2. Ball in the dirt, 3-2. Any news on Jazz, you mean? Is that who you mean, Jazz? If that's the case, Jazz is out, Jazz is out 4 to 6 weeks. The 3-2 foul. Robert says a walk sets it to double play. I want to strike out though, man. Come on, Lighter. Here's a 3-2. That's hit, base hit. That's going to tie the ball game. Might give him the lead. Here's Bellinger. The throw home. Runner stays at third. Tie ball game, 2-2. Two-two ball game. All right, here's Caballero. One for three with a single, run, and a stolen base. Oh, yeah, Jazz is out 4 to 6. So, Mark Leiter Jr. came in here. Didn't look good. Showing a bunt. Safety squeeze. Foul. 0-1. The 0-1. Not a good inning by Mark Leiter Jr. The pitch. Ball outside. 1-1. One ball, one strike count. Need a double play here. Here's the pitch. Foul. 1-2. See if Leiter can put him away here. Meisner's on deck. Tim Hill's warming up, so Luke Weaver sat down. Another long inning by the 1-2. Hit up the middle. Volpe's there. Boots it. Couldn't get the double play. Rays lead 3-2. Nobody out. Everybody safe. Volpe up the middle. Couldn't hold on to it. Tried to get the double. He rushed it. 3-2. That inning from hell here. That's going to be all for Mark Leiter Jr. So now the Yankees are trailing. So now we're 6 outs away from losing this ball game. That was a big error right there. You should have at least made sure you got one. He rushed that shit. He lost the handle on it. It's as simple as that. Tried to rush it, lost the handle on it. Oh, should have brought in Devin Williams. Mark Leiter Jr. Bad decision. We should sweep this team. This team sucks. All right, down by 1. You would call that a routine play? Julia, you sound stupid. You really do. I've blocked you before. I've timed you out before. You sound dumb. I'm just letting you know. You sound dumb. So you would call a hit up the middle like that. He rested, no doubt. It's an error. But you call it a routine play is dumb. Now, should he have gotten one? Absolutely. Looks like Volpe needs okay. Looks like Volpe needs is okay. Yeah, it looks like he's at least okay. This has been a crazy inning. Started off with an infield single where Volpe got hurt. Here's Tim Hill. Hit on the ground. Foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. All right, we need to get out of this inning. The 0-1, ball outside, 1-1. That's not true. They can rule errors on non-routine plays. Learn the game. That's not true. 1-1. Hit to left field. Bellinger makes a great snow cone catch. Throw to second. Almost doubled him up. What a catch by Cody Bellinger. What a catch by Belly. Almost got over his head. I thought he got him at second. That was close. I don't know why Meade stutter stepped on that one instead of going to the bag. What a heads up play right there. That's a big out right there. Let's go. Here's Jensen. Hit on the ground, right to Volpe. That's a routine play, Julia, right there for you. Gets him out to end the inning, but the Rays do get 2. All right, let's get these runs back. Do up this inning. Grisham, Cabrera, and Vivas. Grisham came in for Dominguez. So Grisham, Cabrera, Vivas do up. Judge will get 1 more at bat. All things considered, this could have been like a really, sucks that we're losing, but this could have been a really horrible inning. Yeah, nice little snow cone catch on that one. Saved more runs from coming through. Great play. D. Channel says, what a freaking catch. Absolutely. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Appreciate you guys. I wouldn't say, the most spectacular catch you've seen all season. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most spectacular catch I've seen all season, but yeah, that was a hell of a catch. Especially getting turned around like that, making the catch and almost doubling him up. Grisham would do it for us, but we got 6 outs to get 1 more run, so. So you put that entire inning on Volpe. So Mark Leiter Jr. giving up hits and walks. You don't put it on there. Julia, I've timed you out before. I'm really trying to be patient with you, but you really are making it difficult. Like, stupidity doesn't get tolerated. Like, for real. Like, that shit is crazy. You want to blame Volpe for an error? Sure. The run would have scored regardless. That's how you sound. The run would have scored regardless, even if he got 1. And then nothing happened of it. So you just sound like a hater. You sound dumb. Here's Trent Grisham. First pitch to Grisham. That should have been called a strike. Doesn't get the call. 1 ball, no strikes. A lot of people getting blocked out today. A lot of people getting timed out. I don't know what it is. The Saturday afternoon game got these people riled up today. The 1-0. Grisham, foul as he loses his helmet, 1-1. All right, so Yankees got to have a little comeback. See if we can get some fight. Let's go. Come on, Yanks. The 1-1 to Grish. Here's the 1-1. Grisham hit up the middle. Base hit by Grisham. Yeah, the chat has been interesting. They're trying to keep people on their toes today with the many people I got to time out. Not because of their knowledge or anything. They're not keeping me on my toes that way. There's a lot of stupidity today. All right, here's Waldo. Tying run is on base here. Funny thing is, you come in here because it's a very positive environment. I try to keep it as positive as we can be. Mr. Ohio, what's up, man? First pitch to Cabrera. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Look, you can't control everybody, man, at the end of the day. People are gonna people at the end of the day. So I try to give, and here's the thing, I try to give everybody a chance. I really do. I really do. The 0-1. Cabrera shows bunt, ball, 1-1. Because here's the thing, you can't just have a community of like-minded people. I'm okay with people that have differences of opinions. That's how the world works. But when you don't contribute shit and you just sound overly negative and you're coming in here like wishing on players to get hurt is insanity. The 1-1. Cabrera, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pablo Reyes is on deck for Vivas. The 1-2. Here's the checks at first. He's safe. Chyeaaa, thank you for the 199. Dono Ramirez, I love you too, man. Appreciate you. He says we love you, Ace, and I'm right back at y'all. The 1-2. Cabrera pops this up. The right fielder's coming in for it. Long run. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Pablo Reyes. This sucks that Pablo Reyes has to get in that bat. Well, we're going to get Bellinger, Judge, and Rice up one more time. I honestly would have rather just given Vivas a shot, right? Reyes is batting 188. Hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong. Yeah, at least Judge will be up next inning. Exactly. Here's the first pitch to Reyes. Yankees trying to route a comeback. Called strike, 0-1. Those kind of people think they're doing their own show. Yeah, you know how it is, Grant. Everybody has their own opinions. Those people should do their own shows. Go be a negative channel. The 0-1. From me, I just try to keep it as real as possible. Here's the 0-1 to Pablo Reyes. Ball outside, 1-1. We should trade for Acuna Jr. I don't think that's going to happen. Why pitch hit Reyes for Vivas is because Reyes is right-handed. That's why. Boone is going with the analytics here. Pablo Reyes slaps that foul. 1-2. He's going with the righty versus lefty. One ball, 2 strike count. The pitch to Reyes popped up. Out of play. Foul ball. Bellinger's on deck. I'm right, Andy. Dude, you're preaching to the choir, dude. I know. The 1-2 inside 2-2. Like, I mean, yeah, I know. There's nothing more to say. I'm right. I'm right in the. We're lockstep, dude. I know the guy doesn't hit, so it really shouldn't matter. I'd rather take my chances with Vivas, who we still don't know yet. The 2-2 down on strike, swing and a miss. Here's Cody Bellinger. See if we can be saved by the bell here. Come on, Belly.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
It just goes to show you how the two weaknesses of this Yankee team so far, outside of the top end, has been the starting pitching and the depth and the depth off the bench. Because when you're bringing Pablo Reyes in the game, come on. First pitch to Bellinger. Ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Bellinger. Now, Cody Bellinger. Now would be a great time for your 200th home run of your career. Brian De La Cruz doesn't play infield though, man. The 1-0. Bellinger cut on and missed. 1-1. I mean, I like Brian De La Cruz. I'm a big fan of Brian De La Cruz, but you're bringing in another outfielder in an already congested outfield. The 1-1 to Belly. Ball inside. 2-1. All right, Bellinger, your job right here is to get on base for Aaron Judge. Come on. They'll probably go righty as soon as Aaron Judge. No. I'm just saying, if Brian De La Cruz was an infielder, it'd be an easy transition. But him being an outfielder, nah, it's not going to happen. Popped up, foul. And that's the type of stuff that matters. Where you play matters. Like, you got Reyes who plays infield but can also play outfield. We don't need to bring up another outfielder. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The pitch outside, 3-2. That'll release the runner. So anything hitting the gap can tie this ball game up. Grisham runs fairly well. Anything hitting the gap, he should be able to score. Apparently, I work in the front office. Okay, dude, you sound dumb. Apparently, you don't know shit, so you're out of here too. So get out of here. That's hit. Base hit to right field. Grisham's going to head to third. Uh-oh. Here's Aaron Judge. Oh, you were talking about... Okay, hold on. I'm explaining to you, because obviously you're not listening. You're not listening. You're having a hard... You got comprehension skills. You're talking about bring up Brian De La Cruz because he's a right-handed bat. We have an influx of outfielders. Why would you bring in another outfielder? I was strictly saying to you, it would make sense if he was playing infield. But since you have comprehension issues, which you should be able to comprehend at least a 3rd grade level, I'm clarifying for you before I block your ass. So I'm just saying, you mentioned Brian De La Cruz. There's no room for him on the team. For who? For who? You're talking about why we were talking about Pablo Reyes, and you're like, oh, for Pablo Reyes. How? He doesn't play infield. And you apparently don't know shit. So let's get another man out of here. It's crazy today. It's crazy today. You have a feeling that they'll walk Judge. They're not going to walk Judge to load the bases, though. Crazy thing is, I'm not even going off. I'm just having a conversation with the dude. Sometimes you got to talk loud because people are hard of hearing. The dude was like, bring up Brian De La Cruz because we were talking about Pablo Reyes. You're going to bring up Brian De La Cruz when you already have Judge, Bellinger, Grisham, and Dominguez. Where? For who? You need a backup catcher on the bench. You need that. You need at least 2, and you have 2 versatile infielders that can also play the outfield. So what are you're gonna bring up? Okay, so let's say you DFA Pablo Reyes. Then you got 1 infielder? What happens if Jazz gets hurt? Like, what happens if we have a game where Volpe and Jazz get hurt? Then we don't have enough infielders. Let's use our brains. Let's use our brains. We didn't sign him to take over for Pablo Reyes. No, we didn't. There's a reason they signed him to a minor league contract. Like, I'm not saying he shouldn't be up. I would love to see him up. If he played infield, that'd be a completely different story. He'd be up. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Runners on the corners, pitch calm problems. Then why did we sign him? You tell me, why did we sign him then? To play what? Why didn't they bring him up? Why isn't he on the major league roster? They signed him to a minor league contract because they like the player, and if something happens to somebody else in the outfield, then he can come up. You're not going to bring him up for an infielder. What would happen if you lose an infielder in the game? Then you have no infielders because he can't play infield. Let's try. I know it's hard for some people, but let's try to use our brains out here. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Runners on the corners, 2 away for the captain, Judge. First pitch to Judge, misses low, 1 ball, no strike count. If Brian De La Cruz was able to be on the roster, they would have brought him up. They would have signed him to a major league contract. It's crazy. The 1-0. Judge hit right to the third baseman. Long throw, retires him. Aaron Judge hit it hard, but right at somebody. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. Damn it. That retires the side. Where are they coming from? I don't know, man. The gates of stupidity must have opened up today. Like, we got a bright sunny day. Everybody's inside on their phones, not enjoying this beautiful weather. The gates of ineptitude have opened up and it's just pouring in this motherfucker, which is fine, but it's just crazy. And you know what it is? It's the same person because he cracks the same joke over and over. Kidder Kid says Dominguez is 3 for 36 from the right side, but from the left side, he's hitting almost 300. So, well, they're not going to send back down Dominguez. Oh, yeah, they're creating we're going to lose a bunch of subscribers today because they're creating hella backup accounts. Also, I didn't get a shout out Neo. Neo, thank you for popping in here. But nah, Ringo says another loss for the Yankees. Is it over yet? I could have swore we had 1 more inning to play. I didn't know it was over. Because as of right now, you are platooning Jason Dominguez because Trent Grisham's playing so well. So that's what your platoon is. Like, we don't need another outfielder up here. Bringing up Brian De La Cruz right now would be idiotic. Pablo Reyes is taking over at second base. You bet me $20 that the Yankees will lose this game. Sure, bro. Send me the Cash App right now. Send me the Cash App, and if the Yankees win, if the Yankees lose, I'll send it back to you. Here's the play. First pitch to Volpe. 1 away. Sure, bro. Send me the Cash App. Send me 20 right now. You send me 20, Yankees lose, I'll send you back 40. How about that? And if the Yankees come back and win, I'll just keep your 20. Sure, bro. Here's Diaz. First pitch to Tim Hill, ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Groundhog Day troll again. That's what they're coming in full force today, which is fine because they're helping out the algorithm. They're helping out the numbers, so that's good. That's great. Little do they know they're benefiting more than hindering. So 2 balls, no strike count. Two balls, no strike count today. Or today, right now at this at bat. The 2-0 in there for a strike. George Lombard Jr. is going to move off of shortstop. We got at least 2 more years until we see George Lombard Jr. That's a problem for the future. I'd like to see him at third. That'd be great. Ball outside. 3-1. I'd like to see him at third, but it's going to be a problem for the future. We're probably not going to see George Lombard Jr. at the earliest, and this is at the very earliest, probably September call-ups of next year. The 3-1, and he walked them. You know I love Volpe, but same person that comes in here. Who was even talking about Anthony Volpe? What are you talking about? Dude, I proposed to you an offer. I counter-offered your bet. You don't want to take it. You're changing topics now? That goes to show me you're not confident, that you just up here talking shit. Here's Simpson. Simpson be hard guy to double up. That's a called strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to second. That's all they're going to get. Runs too fast. Yogi says it ain't over till it's over. Yep. We still got 1 inning. Let's go. 1 ball, 1 runner on first, 2 outs here. Grish is a lefty respectively. D Channel says, what's going on with the chat? I mean, dude, the people are, like I said, the ineptitude is definitely, the gates of ineptitude have definitely been open today. We got a lot of people that are coming in here that just wilding today. Cold strike, 0-1. Give you an update at the prospect at first. Who are you referring to, man? Who are you talking about, the prospect at first? Foul. Are you talking about Ben Rice? If you're talking about Ben Rice, he's up here. Who are you talking about? Use his name. Grant says, tell the dude to send him 20 if he's handing out cash. Yeah, right? Just send everybody 20 bucks. Lunch on him. Lunch and dinner on Ringo. The 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. All right, guys. We are headed to the bottom of the 9th inning. Rice, Goldschmidt, and Wells to lead things off here. What overhyped first base prospect are you talking about? Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Ace, give me an update on the prospect at first. Who are you talking about? You don't even know who you're talking about. You don't know his name. That's why you're not naming him. You don't know. It's fine. We got a lot of stupidity in here today, and I'm loving every second of it. Keep up the idiocy. Come on, man. You don't even know that. Well, who are you talking about? What's his name? Do your research. It sounds like to me you don't even know who you're talking about. The left-handed Aaron Judge is what they call him. He's not a first baseman. That's how I know you don't know. He's not a first baseman. Oh my gosh. Let's get him out of here too. Can we just stop with the idiots? Everybody wish Ringo out of here. Same guy that's coming in here. You know why I know it's the same guy coming in here? He uses the same joke, the teeth and the bet, the teeth and the bet joke. Like, become original, man. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, it's just stupidity. Go touch grass, bro. Go touch grass or go touch some ass, bro. Come on, man. You're on here. Get a life, bro. Get a life. Yeah. Go touch grass, go touch some ass, or go put some gas in your car and go do something, man. Go enjoy the day. It's a nice day. Talking about, you don't even know who the prospect is. The left-handed Aaron Judge. The first baseman. Oh my gosh, what a day.
Anyway.
What a day. And yet, they don't faze me. Still here. Oh yeah, he must have been talking about Anthony Rizzo. Yeah, my bad. I'm not a real Yankee fan because I didn't know he was talking about the first base prospect, Anthony Rizzo. Let me hand in my Yankee fandom. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and give my channel to Ringo. Ringo, you got it, buddy, because you're talking about the first base prospect Spencer Jones, who's an outfielder. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I be like, I would like free chicken wing with the fried rice.
Ben Rice. Fairbanks is up. First pitch to Rice is a called strike. 0-1. Rice, Goldschmidt, and Wells. If anybody reaches, Anthony Volpe. How great would it be for all the Volpe slander that we got today if Volpe hit a walk-off hit? The 0-1 to Ben Rice. Rice hit on the ground, weakly to first. The first baseman is going to take it to himself, take the bag himself. One away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Come on, Yankees. Tell Ringo to get in the yellow submarine and take this. Yeah, Grant, I don't even think he would know. He would understand that reference. Girlfriend broke up with him. He's sad he got nobody to argue with. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. First pitch to Goldie. Yankees down to the last 2 outs here. In there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Ball outside. 1-1. The 1-1. Weren't we almost close to a deal with Fairbanks? They had him on a trade block, but I don't think the Yankees were interested like that for real. Ball misses low. 2-1. Yeah, Will Warren. Yeah, what Will Warren will we get tomorrow? So that's a tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast. The 2-1. Austin Wells is on deck here. The 2-1. Ball misses. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Three balls, 1 strike count. The 3-1. Goldschmidt hits that. Diving stop by the third baseman. Gets him. Death taxes and good defense versus the Yankees. Yankees are down to their last out in the form of Austin Wells. Let's go. Come on, Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Mom's got to take Ringo's screen time away. That's why good parenting is important. Don't let the screens raise your children. It's as simple as that. Come on, Austin Wells. Did homers last that bad? Realistically, Yankees are losing this game because we haven't been able to hit collectively. Wells, foul, 0-1. And a bad appearance by Mark Leiter Jr. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1 to Wells. Ball, 1-1. Wells 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts versus Pete Fairbanks. Small sample size, but he's not fared well. James says, let's go Yankees, beat the Rays. The 1-1. I hope they can even get in tomorrow's game with the rain delays. The 1-1. Ball high, 2-1. He blocked like 10 people just because the Yankees lose. Sure, no, I blocked like 10 of your accounts because you keep making them and doing the same shit. So yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike count. You think you're fooling people, but you're really not. I actually pity how pathetic you kind of are. The 2-1. Here's the pitch to Wells. Wells hits it on the ground. The first baseman knocks it down, flips to the bag, and gets them to end the game. So the Yankees drop game 2 of this series with a 3-2 victory. You have hundreds of accounts try stopping you. Hey, bro, I'm up for the challenge. Hey, 1 more down. You're out of here. All he really doesn't understand that he's really helping out the stream. That's what he really doesn't understand. But the Yankees drop game 2 of this series, 3-2. Rubber match hopefully will be tomorrow. Hopefully they can get the game in because there is supposed to be a lot of bad weather in the Bronx tomorrow. Hopefully they can get it in. I will be live if they do get it in. Sucks. Like I wanted to go 6-9 in this stretch. Now the Yankees can't go 6-9. So going this stretch against the AL East, it's unfortunate. Now I think the best we can go is 5-4 in this. So we'll 6 out of 9, I should say 6 out of 9. But I think the best we can go is 5-4. So we gotta get it together tomorrow with Will Warren on a bump. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully the Yankees can get a W tomorrow. But I do appreciate everybody that popped in here. You guys are incredible. Great stream today. Great stream today. A lot of negativity in here today. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. It's a beautiful day outside, man. Let's have some you know, good times. Where that L 100 account, boy. Yeah, you gotta. Why do you even have 100 accounts? For what? That says more about you than it says about anything else. But look, guys, the negativity is out of here. We're gonna see you tomorrow, guys. You guys have a good rest of your evening, and let's get them tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace.